Let's go. Hot shit. Here it comes.
Alright, Bucs fans, get ready for the BUCSFANCAST.
Catch for Glenn.
Shaheen, a rookie tight end, shifts to the right. One running back set, throwing the ball to the right. Underneath, the ball is intercepted. Picked off of the 20, down the sideline to the 30, to the 35, to the 40-yard line. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Juan Alexander does it again with a defensive jam. Jameis Winston. Takes the snap out of the gun. Here comes pressure. Winston's pass downfield. Caught ball. Evans at midfield. Dives to the 46-yard line of the Bears. Winston right on the money. Caught by Deshaun Jackson. First down Tampa Bay. His first catch of the Buccaneers. Touchdown Tampa Bay. Barber running to his right, swerves into the end zone. It's a touchdown Tampa Bay. Touchdown Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Fire them cannons. Wow. Bucs score on the opening series of the game, Dave. Great statement by Jameis Winston and this Buccaneer offense. Tampa Bay. Buccaneers now third down goal from a foot away. High formation with Allen across the block and play action fake throw by Winston. Winston going to run the ball. Dives. Did he get in? He hurdles again. Did he get in? He did. Touchdown Tampa Bay. Touchdown Tampa Bay. Fire them cannons. Jameis Winston would not be denied. 15 seconds left, ready to go. The snap. Winston looking. Fade route, far sideline. It is caught ball. It's touchdown Tampa Bay. Touchdown Chris Godwin. Touchdown Tampa Bay. Bucs lead. Fire them cannons. Bucs take the lead late with 9 seconds left.
Some one-on-one with Chris Godwin. We had a chance to end the game right there, and so I went for it.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers 31. New Orleans Saints 24. Cannons fire. Bucs win. Bucs win.
All right. We're here on our first BUCSCast. BUCSFANCAST. It's going to be me and my brother. We're rocking it out this year, Jason. And we're going to call him JT. That's what he wants to be called on the radio, and that's what we're going to do. It's Renegade and JT, and I just hit the whole drawers and stuff, but that's fine. You know, we're just rolling with it. This is going to be our first one, so of course it's not going to be perfect. I mean, Jason, can you talk a little bit here?
How's it going, guys? How's it going? Looking for an excited year this year. We got great players, great talent. We just need to finish strong with this draft.
Now, how many days do we have till that draft?
We're 19 days away, baby. 19 days.
And you're definitely going to the party.
Definitely going to be at the draft party. Season ticket holder, 125, row B. This is going to be my third year as a season ticket holder, me and my wife. But just going to be looking excited to get some good defensive players here in the draft, and we need some offensive line help. Those are my big keys here in the draft. I mean, I think we killed it in the offseason with the free agency. So,
okay, and let's talk a little bit about that. We got JPP.
JPP, big time player, big name. Jason Lick doing his thing.
That's another thing you wanted to talk about is Jason Lick.
Yes, I mean,
everybody's saying he should be on the hot seat with Dirk Cutter. We don't really like Dirk Cutter all that much. I mean,
no. Everybody, I'm with you on Dirk. Dirk needs. This is his do or die right now. But Jason Lick, ladies and gentlemen, to bring you Mike Evans, to bring you Jameis Winston, Cameron Brate, O.J. Howard, Chris Godwin,
Quan Alexander,
Brent Grimes,
the names
Robert
just go
Ayers,
on and on.
JPP. I mean, this guy is doing wonders with his team, and we're a young team. We're getting ready for the next 10 years.
Obviously.
So look out.
Obviously. Yeah. Well, he is. There's no doubt that he's brought all the people here that we need and stuff. And like last year, we thought for sure that was our year.
A lot of hype last year.
And I don't know what it was. It was just, it had to me. It came down to Dirk Cutter. Like, we were
7-3 and games lost by less than a touchdown. So if we flip that around, we were 3-7. Sorry, we flip that around. At the end of the year, we're 12-4. That's when we won the Super Bowl.
In those close games, is the most important thing is coaching.
Coaching.
To me, because it's just like the timeouts that we didn't have, the things that we tried for no reasons. Also, Jameis Winston, he's got to grow up, and obviously he's a super young, talented guy, and just
turnovers,
just trying too hard, almost. Like he wanted it, but
what it boils down to me is, when you have a 2002 Buck defense, or you have a 1986 Bears defense, when you're Jameis Winston, you don't have to force anything. You know that defense is getting the ball back. You know they're not going to let them score. They're going to get you the ball back, and that's when Jameis Winston will realize, when this Buck defense gets all together, he'll realize to stop forcing those balls. Get rid of it. Let your defense come back on the field, make a play, and get you the ball back.
All right. Well, we're getting a little ahead of ourselves. We haven't even told you guys about ourselves or anything, why we think that we should do a Bucks fan. Fancast, Bucks Fancast, because we are the fans, diehard fans. I'm talking fans. Since we were kids, we've been going to games with our dad. Shout out to him. We're going to definitely call him a lot and stuff and talk to him because he's hilarious when it comes to the Bucks. As little kids, we would have holes in our walls and stuff, and just all the great games that we've went to with him and stuff. And he's really what started us being a Bucks fan. And he's a super funny guy too, and I'm sure he'll be glad to talk with us and stuff, since we're his kids. And then also, just all the bad years, we've had the worst, right? Like the Bucks, the worst years, and we just stuck with them. And our houses are full with Buccaneer things. Just everybody. My brother, like he said, he's a season ticket holder. Him and his wife go to every home game every year.
Our brother Steven always hooks up with us, me, Reenie, Steven, and
we go,
our cousin Chris. We just go as a group all the time to the games.
We went to the Miami game last year.
Last year we all went up to Miami.
We saw that dub. And then
Cincinnati, I was there at the preseason game, me and my wife. Been to the Jacksonville Stadium. Really looking to go try to, go away and get up on them Atlanta, Georgia Falcons. But I'm a little wild up in the stadium.
Dirty bird over there.
Yeah. I'm a little wild in the stadium now.
And then just our uncles would make fun of us because we were Buck fans and stuff. What did Uncle Robert always say that we would go?
Uncle Robert, my Uncle Robert, he bets $50 a game against the Bucks. He says no matter what, he's gonna win at the end of the season. So hopefully, let's change that this year.
And then he would always tell us, "We're gonna go down in history."
Yeah. When we would give up a big game to a running back in the first quarter or quarterback,
and it's almost anything. True because something all the referees and the announcers, they always want to look at something they can find that the Bucks just broke a record on for doing something bad.
Yeah, well, at least we got the big record off of us. We are no longer the losingest team. The Cleveland Browns took that over last year.
Oh, thank goodness.
Most consecutive losses.
Yeah. Well, we didn't really talk that much about JPP, but we're really excited. We play Madden all the time and do our season and stuff, so we have already got him on our roster, so we know how it is having him. I think that's just going to bring a big-time level to Gerald McCoy.
Gerald McCoy, JPP's never played with a Gerald McCoy type player.
That's
so,
what I'm saying. Like,
this is going to be and bringing in Vinny Curry, a lot of people don't know. Look out. Vinny Curry could be the sack leader for the Bucs this year. With JPP getting double teamed and Gerald McCoy getting doubled, you got Vinny Curry one-on-one on the end. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm really looking for Noah Spence to come out and have a breakout year, too.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's talk a little bit about the draft. The first people are the Browns. Then we got New York, the Jets, the Browns, Broncos, Colts, and then it would be us.
7th pick. It's a big pick.
Let's talk about what we think's going to happen. And there's, we've already heard, like, we might be talking to somebody or hear this and that. And what do you think really is going to happen with this seventh pick of the draft? I mean, even there, we got to get a dominant player, right?
Watching a lot of film, Jason Lick is very excited. I mean, you got to have a quarterback frenzy in the first 3-4 picks. If 3 to 4 quarterbacks go in the 6 picks before us, there's 3 of the top talent players I've seen a long time coming out of this draft.
Who you thinking?
You got Shaquan Barkley,
wow,
great running back out of Penn State.
Yeah.
5'11", known for quick skill, but he's powerful. I think he's Carnell Williams and more. I mean, this kid is just a beast. But when you got a Bradley Chubbs coming out, he's Simeon Rice, Warren Sapp, and Michael Strahan all in one. I mean, the kid is the real deal.
I mean, just imagine what that would do to our defense.
That is pretty much the 2002 Bucs defensive line if you get him. But the main one would be Quentin Nelson. And the first year of the draft, you never put any talent around Jameis Winston. You didn't get no offensive talent. The second year, you loaded them up with offense, adding Deshaun Jackson, O.J. Howard. You already had Cameron Brate, Chris Godwin, adding him. I mean, just huge third-round pick. But
don't forget about Big Mike. I mean, you got Mike.
Big Mike's he's our superstar, so everybody knows Big Mike. But, I mean, we already had him, But now you got to get this offensive line right. Big time pick getting Ryan Jensen. Just looks like a nasty center. And moving Ali Marpet, he was never a great center. I mean, he is a guard. So if you get Quentin Nelson and you give Jameis Winston time, the Bucs are going to the playoffs this year.
Yeah. I mean, and we all just want that so bad because, we need to go to the playoffs.
The drought.
The
drought is over.
We're in a drought. You're right about that. Now, the only thing is with our coach, I just don't, if he has to, he has to change. If he does not change, there's no way we win. We're playing like little kids. It's like everybody knows our plays. You
got to disguise better, Dirk. If you ever get out and listen to our podcast, you got to disguise. You got to get out there. You got to switch players around. You got 2 of the best tight ends in the league. Cameron Brate and O.J. Howard should never come off the field.
Yeah, you never have
Not
them in
one on the field while the other one's on the sideline. Both on the field. With Deshaun Jackson and Mike Evans, and then you throw Chris Godwin on the field, it's unstoppable.
Yeah. Well, we're going to take a little just chant break real quick, and then we're going to come right back.
Tampa! Hey! Tampa! Hey! Tampa! Hey! Tampa! Hey!
We back.
Back into the draft talk.
Yep. We're back on the Bucs Fancast. You guys gotta get on this Bucs Fancast. I'm telling you, there's no one in the world that are bigger fans than us. We are the fans. This is for the fans. If you want to know about the Bucs and inside out, I mean, we know them all. We've been to everything. That's all we breathe is Bucs. My whole room's Bucs. Everything my son has is Bucs. Everything he has is Bucs. We are the Buccaneer fans that you guys want to hear.
Yes.
There is no doubt about that.
Diehards.
I just wanted to mention that, just because, I mean, if you guys were wondering why we're doing a BUCSCast, why do we think we should do a BUCSCast, it's because there's nobody that knows them better. I mean, there's just no way anybody studies them more than my brother. There's just, it's impossible. He lives, he breathes the Buccaneers, and we all have that special bond with them. Every time we watch those games, even when they're away, and we all meet up, we all watch the game, it is just on when the Bucs
They're family. Play. They're family, you know,
I mean,
what can I say?
They've been on the field. My brother took grass from the field. I mean, we're talking a piece of grass just because he got to go on the field. He was like, I got to take that.
Had to.
His wife got tickets, and then that's when me and my brother went in his season tickets. Why he went on the ones that he won with, because his wife won them. I mean, it's just nothing but Buccaneers with us. You know, like, I'm serious. Like, when we first won the Super Bowl that time, what about Dad? I mean, he was sleeping by like what?
Third quarter.
He's over there passed
he's
out.
He's smiling.
While Derek Brooks is getting
chair.
a pick for a touchdown.
Yeah.
And, man, it was a great feeling to finally win. And it was right when we were just, like, really needing it. And, I mean, now we're just looking for that next one. And that's what we're trying to talk about now with this draft. You know, we're getting into it here. And we mentioned the teams that are going to be there. But what we heard was the Giants maybe making a trade. That was good for us, right?
Yes. The Jets helped us out a lot. Trading to the third pick, I mean, that was huge. Cleveland Browns, they have the plethora of opportunities to get whoever they want at 1 and 4. Now, with the Jets trading up to the third pick, that means they are wanting a quarterback. They haven't had a good franchise quarterback since the 1980s. Let's get real. I mean, they trade up. They make a big move. Really like that move by the Jets. Helps the Bucs out huge. Now, it forces Cleveland to take their quarterback number 1 overall. Why? Because now the Jets have the opportunity to get the best quarterback in the draft. So Cleveland takes a quarterback at 1. The Giants now, you think getting rid of JPP, they're going after Bradley Chubbs. That would upset me a little bit, but there's big talk that they can trade back. They got Eli Manning. They don't need a quarterback. Other teams trying to trade up to get a quarterback. The Bills are in contact with us right now. I really see the Bucs could be trading up. We got rid of our third-round pick, you know. This guy's found great talent in the third round. Quan Alexander in the 4th. Chris Godwin in the 3rd. I mean, Jason Lick can do a lot with a third-round pick, but...
And we're missing that third round.
And we're missing it, but the Bills have 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks, 2 third-round picks. Why not take the 12th pick of the draft, the 22nd pick of the draft, and one of their late third-round picks? Now, that would give the Bucs 2 first-round picks, a second-round pick, and a third-round pick.
Who are we getting rid of? What are we getting rid of?
Our first-round pick with the 7th.
Oh, okay.
Now,
is that what you think they're trying to trade?
That's what the Bucs are trying to do right now. Because with the 7th pick of the draft, if Bradley Chubbs is off the board, Quentin Nelson's off the board, and Shaquan Barkley's off the board, those are 3 of the best players. I don't see the Bucs wanting to spend a 7th round pick on Derwin James when he could slide down a little bit further. I don't want him to take a 7th round pick with McPhee Patrick either, but I could definitely see the Bucs trading back here. If you take the 12th pick, you get a really good player. You can get maybe V to V to help out Gerald McCoy and Bo Allen, rotate them. And you can get a very good pick with the 22nd pick. Maybe take our running back there. There's a very good running back stock this year. You got Shaquan Barkley, Rashad Penny, Darius Juice, Nick Chubb, Sony Michaels. You got very good running back talent this year.
But will they fall all the way to that second round?
They could, and the Bucs have the 6th round, or the 6th pick of the second round, not the 7th. So we're picking 38th too. They have to understand that. There's a really good player left at 38. If you look at the top 50 online or Google it right now, there's great players left at 50th picks. I mean,
and also you just never know.
You never know, and that's why I really enjoy Jason Lick being this GM. I mean, he finds young talent that's willing to play special teams and wide receiver. I mean, Chris
that's
Godwin.
Another thing about Dirk Cutter, though.
Yes.
On the special teams, he takes all crappy players and tries to put them in when they had a perfect scheme at the beginning of the year, when they had all the good players, and he's like, oh, I don't want to get nobody hurt. But then they started running it back on us all the time and shit.
Yes, very true. A lot of the Bucs losses for me last year,
special
and Dirk's
teams,
problem is
field goals,
lack of talent. Why did Chris Godwin not get more reps?
Yeah, for sure. You know that I told you he was the man.
Why is Cameron Brate off the field and Charles Sims is on the field? Somebody that's already cut, not even on the team right now.
Exactly.
And then, I mean, you got Doug Martin and Peyton Barber sitting on the bench, and Charles Sims is in the game.
Yeah, but also he's doing the same. He did the same thing with Doug Martin. He never committed. That's what his problem is. He has no commitment. Like I'll play Doug this game, but next game I'm gonna let Peyton Barber play, and then he's a follower.
When you pay a running back $35 million in this league, you play.
You run him every down.
You know, I hate to say that's how Cadillac Williams was broke down, but you feed the kid the rock and you let him go to work.
I mean, that's a true story right there. But, what else? Let's go back and get on a little softer subject and then talk about, more about how we're Bucs fans and stuff and talk a little bit about, obviously you got season tickets. Our Uncle Gene, how many does he have?
He's got 16
season tickets.
16.
But, I mean, he doesn't go to all of them. But
no.
He sells and...
Him and his partner kind of start going to the games a little bit, but yeah, I mean he's been a season ticket holder for a long time, years and years, and the whole family's booked out.
Speaking of, and on the Super Bowl when Dad fell asleep and all that, we went to games and stuff that year.
Oh yeah,
50-yard line.
My brother was at the Minnesota game.
Man, that was fun.
It was a great game. But like you said, every game we sat there and we watched together as a family, away, home.
Yep.
If we couldn't make it to a home game, I mean, every game we're always together. Some way we unite, and we're a family. We play with the Bucs. The Bucs are our family. The Bucs play for us. We're the
all
fans.
Our kids. So let's talk about that Christmas. When we had Christmas, so my brother has this idea, and I'm gonna let him tell it and stuff, but he has this idea, and then I'll go ahead and chime in whenever he gets to the part where we're there and stuff, and we're gonna have videos of this and stuff because this is a true story.
Okay, so pretty much every year, me and my wife, every Christmas present that we get, brothers, mom, dad, cousins, nephews, nieces, everybody that we get, aunts, uncles, it doesn't matter. It's Buck. No matter what, it's something Buck. So this year, we're wrapping stuff, I'm helping my wife wrap the boxes, and I can't really wrap anything else. And And I told her, I said, well, I'll grab this box here of this food, and you could put my sister's purse, her Bucks purse in this, and I'll wrap it. One less for you to wrap. So next thing you know, everything in our closet, we're just grabbing out Star Crunches boxes and Ritz Cracker boxes, Ho-Ho boxes, anything we can get, rice boxes. We grab everything and we're putting all their presents in it, start wrapping them up. And then we get 2 big boxes and put all the presents in those and just wrap them too.
Oh, yeah, because that's like a whole nother story is how
my mom, now she thinks one of those big ones is mine, son. Let me open it up. For 3 days, she's trying to open it, and I'm like, no, it ain't even yours,
Oh, because we had the tree at my house, and everybody would come over to my house.
Drop off their presents,
get
it ready for Christmas.
All the presents there. That's why.
So these 2 mysteriously show up, no name.
Because he put them there. I didn't know.
Whose are they? I'm going to open them. So I had to tell her they were mine. And, one of them's mine, son. No.
She thought he was going to bring a bunch more like the next day or something.
So Christmas starts. I grab the present, give it to my youngest niece. And my mom flipped. Are you kidding me? That's not mine. Oh, that's mine.
And then,
So my niece starts opening
rice.
it. She starts opening it with me. And there's a whole bunch of presents in there. So we start handing them out to everybody.
Man.
And when they start opening them, Ritz Crackers, Ho-Hos, Minute Rice. Are you kidding me? I mean, they start throwing them on the ground.
Even Dad, yeah.
Oh, Dad threw his first box of Ritz.
And then finally somebody seen something that was good.
Somebody opened it up one, and Bucks jersey. Oh, Bucks shirt. They started ripping into those
That was
things.
a good one, dude.
Man.
I had to give it to you. That was probably like the best Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be a memory, go down in memories forever. When my son got it, he got blueberry muffins. He was like, I love blueberry muffins.
he was upset with me. I got him blueberry muffins, and he didn't get none. But I got him a couple packs after that.
Oh, yeah. And that was fun, man. That was awesome.
Oh, yeah.
But,
good times.
Okay, so let's go back. Oh yeah, let's talk about the. So the other day, I was DJing at a bar and stuff, and I go up there, and my brother's birthday's coming up on April 10th, and stuff. So we played like a game of Madden, and he went ahead and went home. I thought he was gonna go home, but I go over there and I was like, I'll see you there, bro. And he's like, yeah, right. I'm not going. Julie's not going to want to go. Yeah, no way. She's working. So, I show up. I'm over there DJing and stuff and doing my thing. And then next thing you know, I look up. What do I see? Little old JT. Coming in, he's got his Quan Alexander jersey. Me and him been fighting over Quan Alexander jersey for so long. Guess what? His wife gets him one for his birthday. What was the look on my face when I seen that bad boy?
Oh, unexplainable. Jaw
I
dropped.
was shocked.
It looked like you just got slapped, and just his jaw fell to the ground. It was priceless, but the Quan Alexander jersey,
man, isn't it nice too?
Oh, she got me good too. She puts it in the trunk, wraps it up in a big bag, bunch of tissue, big card says happy 29th birthday, Jason, and comes into the house and says, hey, can you run out and grab my sandals out of the trunk? So I run outside. I look in the trunk. Big bag right in front of my eyes. And I'm looking sandals. And now I don't see them.
You're still not even noticing?
And then, boom, it hit me. Big sign. Happy 29th birthday. And I freaked. I look in the bag. And I see a glimmer of a Quan Alexander jersey.
Man,
My heart dropped. It's a great present. Best one I've probably had in a long time. Yep. Oh, yeah.
Man, that was a good one, dude, because I didn't even see that coming.
Oh.
I mean, I was like, whole face, I mean, you can't see me because I'm just talking, obviously, but if you would have, I was white as a ghost when I seen that motherfucker walk in with a Quan on. I mean, I'm Quan on the game. He's Kendall Beckwith. Let's talk about Kendall Beckwith.
Oh.
Man, he's going to be good, dude.
What else is there to say about this kid?
Because we already
Another
got...
third-round pick, if you don't mind me saying, but that's just Jason Lick doing his thing, finding great talent late. And that's where other teams struggle. But Kendall Beckwith, he stepped up huge. We had a lot of injuries. Quan Alexander was injured 4 weeks last year.
Yep.
I mean, you might as well consider
I
your
was crying
season
every
down.
week like that.
But he stepped in huge. He's going to be a great player. I hope he thrives and keeps learning from players like Levante David, because Levante David is the glue to Quan Alexander, Kendall Beckwith, and him. I mean,
And this whole Bucs
this is a
defense.
nasty trio of linebackers, ladies and gentlemen.
Probably one of the best I've seen almost since...
Long time.
Since Derek Brooks, Shelton Quarles, all them and stuff. And just because Derek Brooks was such a dominant player, but then, man, we could just really do something with these linebackers, dude. Like Quan, he just can...
Well, Derek Brooks made players great. He made Shelton Quarles better, you know.
I think so,
He
too.
made players better
Obviously.
around him.
And I think that's what Levante does,
And
too.
exactly. Levante David is
I mean,
our
how
next
many?
Derek
I
Brooks.
don't have the stats up or anything, but I know Levante was like close to.
Levante David had 5 forced fumbles and 5 fumble recoveries last year.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
a beast.
a record break.
He's a beast,
And
dude.
you don't make the Pro Bowl. Get your votes out there, Buck fans, because players like him need to make the Pro Bowl.
For sure. He was one of the dominant players, and he always is, and he plays with, you could just tell, it was awesome. We're going to get lots of videos and stuff and put them on our page for you guys. You guys can go to tricountycast.com if you want to look up our page, and we're going to have lots of Bucs stuff up there, and It's going to be great, and we're going to really build this following. I know we're going to have a lot of people because I know you guys are going to like this stuff that we have to say about the Bucs. I mean, we know the Bucs, and we're going to tell you all about them, and we're going to give you the best information, and it's just nobody that's better for... I mean, we're from Tampa, Florida, all of us born in Tampa General Hospital. I mean... We were born and bred for this show. You guys really have to get on our bandwagon and just... I'm telling you, I mean, obviously I'm being a little arrogant right now, but I'm telling you right now, there's nobody that's going to bring you more cool stuff, more inside. You know, we're going to put up pictures and everything. I know I just seen a picture with our Uncle Gene, and he was with...
Jason Lick.
Jason Lick, that's right.
Yep.
I mean, we just got so much stuff, and it's gonna be awesome. And now let's go ahead and just end it out with this last little bit of time that we got, and talk about who we think the Bucs are gonna get. Like, who are they gonna get? Really? I mean, we never know really who they're gonna get until it happens. But let's just do a little prediction, and you tell me a couple players and tell me what you think.
I say I see the Bucs trading back in this year's draft. Simply because I don't see Quentin Nelson being there. I don't see Bradley Chubbs or Shaquan Barkley being there. And
So you think they're going to do this like in the next couple of days, or do you think like
draft day.
draft day?
It'll happen draft day.
Draft day.
I think coming up to the picks, I think Giants don't make a move. I think Giants stay at number 2. It's a number 2 overall pick. You're going to get one of the first or second best players in the draft. I can see them picking. I can see them picking Quentin Nelson with the second pick of the draft.
Sure.
I can see Sam Derwin going first with the Cleveland Browns. Quentin Nelson 2 with the New York Giants. I can see Josh Rosen going 3 with the Jets, quarterback, and number 4 I could see Shaquan Barkley going with Cleveland. 5 I could see Quentin Nelson going to Denver. And with the 6 picks, I see Bradley Chubbs going. So
you got this all remembered, right? Because we're going to need to write this down and put this on our page for people.
That's what I've had in my mind for months coming up to this. But I don't see the Bucs taking Derwin James at 7. Derwin James, ladies and gentlemen, he's a playmaker. He's a game changer. He's 6'3", 220 pounds, strong safety out of Florida State. He's Cam Chancellor, but better and younger and faster and stronger. They need to lock up him in the 7th pick. They don't need to trade back. If you're listening, Dirk, don't trade back. But if they do trade back and they get the 12th pick and the 22 pick from the Buffalo, you try to still pick up Derwin James if he's there at 7th, or 12. You try to take V to V, or you go Josh Jackson, cornerback. I really like that kid. I could see the Bucs also taking Denzel Ward, Reenie, cornerback out of Ohio State, at pick 7. I could see them not trading up and taking him at pick 7. He is a great cornerback, but Vernon Hargreaves was a great cornerback in college.
I was going to say something about him just now. I was going to say, man,
so
what is going to happen with him?
You lock up 35-year-old Brent Grimes. And
1 more year.
It took a lot for you to like Brent Grimes, Rainey.
I just know he's a player.
He's a good player, cocky. Could he play better? Yes, I agree. I think he can play better.
I just think that he don't try as hard because he's older and he's like, I don't want nothing to happen to me and I don't care if we win.
But look
other
what
players
Jason
like
Licht
Chris
did.
Godwin and stuff, they give their all, and they don't put anything left on the field.
But what Jason Licht did in Brent Grimes' contract.
I think if Brent Grimes would play like that, he'd be amazing.
Okay, but what Jason Licht did in Brent Grimes' contract this year, Brent Grimes makes $7.5 million this year.
Bonuses.
If he plays 80% more, if he plays more than 80% of the snaps all season, he makes an extra $1.5 million.
So that's
if
incentive.
He goes to the Pro Bowl, he makes another $1.5 million. So it's incentives to play great, to be a Pro Bowler. You're 35 years old. You're one of the best lockdown corners in the league. Just a little shout out.
Just start hitting
Just a little
people,
shout
dude.
Out. When Atlanta shuffles and shifts,
Yeah.
and you got Brent Grimes on Matt Ryan and Ryan Smith on Julio Jones, call a timeout, Dirk.
I'm telling you, dude.
Brent Grimes guards Julio Jones.
Yeah.
He guards
See, that's another.
Dez Bryant.
And
he guards Mike Evans.
Well, Mike Smith's gone now, so.
Mike Smith is not gone.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, he was the one that did that.
Yes.
It wasn't.
It wasn't Dirk, but you're the head coach, and you see your best Pro Bowl, 5-time Pro Bowl corner is guarding a quarterback.
But he lit us up.
Your 2-year corner is guarding Julio Jones. You call a timeout.
It's because he's his best buddy.
Yes.
He's like, oh, we're best buddies.
But hopefully Mike Smith and Dirk Cotter learn from their mistakes. They're on their last straw here. Why not go all out, throw the ball to Mike Evans, put Chris Godwin in the game more, and find you a good running back in Rashad Penny, Darius Juice, really like Sony Michaels over Nick Chubbs. I know a lot of people are Nick Chubb fans. I really don't see Nick Chubbs being a great running back in the NFL. My opinion. He's a bigger back, stronger back. He is a great running back in college. Don't see him being a great running back in the NFL.
All right, well,
the other three, yes.
Let's go ahead and go with your favorite pick then. What's your favorite one for first round?
My favorite pick overall would be quarterback frenzy. Quarterback frenzy goes, if 4 quarterbacks go in the 6 picks before us, the Bucs have a chance at Shaquan Barkley, Quentin Nelson, or Bradley Chubbs. And you cannot pass on one of those players.
And which one is it?
Favorite pick would be, for me, Shaquan Barkley. You got rid of Doug Martin. Hope Doug Martin does good for the Raiders. I really hope him to come back and show what the Bucs missed. Shaquan Barkley would be my pick, though.
And then we're going to call him
Shaquan Van Dam.
You damn right. And that would be awesome. But, we only got like 3 minutes left. We're really just looking forward to doing another one here coming up. And can't wait to get this start rolling. We've been thinking about this for a long time. And I just think it's time for us to do it and just go for it. And as you can tell, my brother, he's top notch. He don't mess around. Like, he looks up everything. He's going to be Johnny on the spot. This guy does not play around. We are the Bucs fans. I know I was going to say something else. I was going to do, like, our favorite player of that's going to, you really think is going to be the best player. And really just show us something next year. Like somebody that we already have. It can't be somebody that we're gonna pick up, or it can't be JPP. Well, actually, it could be him because he's already on the team. So just somebody. Your pick for next year to be the most
valuable player for
the Bucs. Yeah, it could be defense, offense.
Jameis Winston.
Ladies
and gentlemen, Jameis Winston shuts everybody up. He shuts the critics up in 2018. He ends this playoff drought, and he leads this Buccaneers team deep into the playoffs.
Yeah, there you have it. That's Jason's pick, and we're going to go ahead and do the Bucs outro right here and let you guys hear it one more time, and we're done with this podcast, and we will be right back at you guys. This is the Bucs Fancast. Go to tricountycast.com if you want to see any photos, all kind of videos coming live to you real soon. And look us up on Rainy Leal Jr. on Facebook, and we're going to really get this popping.
Renegade and JT, baby. Let's go, Bucs.
We out.
Here we go! Tampa! Hey! Tampa! Hey! Tampa! Hey! Tampa!
Let's go. Hot shit. Here it comes.
All right, Bucs fans, get ready for the BUCSFANCAST.
Catch for Glenn. Shaheen, a rookie tight end, shifts to the right. One running back set, throwing the ball to the right. Underneath, the ball is intercepted. Picked off of the 20, down the sideline to the 30, to the 35, to the 40-yard line. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Juan Alexander does it again with a defensive jam. Jameis Winston. Takes the snap out of the gun. Here comes pressure. Winston's pass downfield. Hot ball. Evans at midfield. Dives to the 46-yard line of the Bears. Winston right on the money. Caught by Deshaun Jackson. First down Tampa Bay. His first catch of the Buccaneers. Touchdown Tampa Bay. Handoff Barber running to his right. Swerves into the end zone. It's a touchdown Tampa Bay. Touchdown Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Fired in cannons. Wow. Bucs long score on the opening series of the game. A great statement by Jameis Winston and this Buccaneer offense.